Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we have Klay Thompson. We're going to watch him walk off the court and how upset he was visibly, not finishing the game tonight. Golden State got a much needed win in Brooklyn, and I think they went with Guy Santos over Klay late down the stretch. And Klay has been having his struggles since returning from injury. It wasn't as big because they did eventually win that title against Boston a few years ago, and Klay was showing flashes at the time. Now you have to remember, Klay did it on both ends. A lot of times he would guard like the Kyrie Irvings and the more dynamic point guards for step, like he would guard Russell Westbrook and those guys too. So Klay on both ends, I think what we saw with him over time is the wear and tear from both ends of the court, breaking his body down. And unfortunately, on the other side of being healthy, this is the end result of that. And Klay still believes he's worth top dollar. And I don't think Golden State is going to pay him that. So it looks like this thing is coming to an end. So we're going to listen to what he had to say and what Draymond had to say in the post game, because he read the reporter's mind and where the reporter was going with this. Klay has been frustrated over time with these type of questions. He even went at Charles Barkley for saying he's not the same, like a year and a half ago. So Klay, and you're trying to get the most money you can out of your career. So stuff like this will devalue what he's looking for in the market, when he tests that free agency out. But let's listen to what he had to say. Let's peep.
How you feeling right now? I mean, I know you kind of
feel great.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally, probably a little different story, but such is life,
When you say that, I mean, is it just the shooting struggles?
Shooting, pride myself in that stuff. So
What are they talking about? You ain't played to finish the game? I got to finish the game 5 of the finals. Who the fuck cares?
Well, I haven't asked that yet, but I will now.
Huh?
I said I haven't asked it yet, but
Oh, you like you about to. So I answered it for you. Already.
I mean, you didn't close tonight. That's obviously going to be a story. I mean,
it's all good. These guys played great. He played great. BP, Jonathan. At the end of the day, winning trumps all.
Is this an adjustment period for you a little bit? I mean, he's done it in a few games, obviously.
Yeah. Kidding me? Go from one of the best players. It's hard for anybody. I'll be honest with you.
Is
Very
it
hard.
Does it matter, Klay? I mean, obviously you've had so many great games. Does it matter if just having a game or two in a row where things go well to have things flip the other way?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And is the way the last year went sort of something you can...
Definitely gives me confidence to keep going.
Last time I talked to you about how losing, you were pretty upset. Do you feel like you
Yeah, I've accepted it. Can be mad, but I'm not gonna be mad. I'm happy for these young guys, honestly. And we won. And it's hard to get wins in this league.
What you see from Guy tonight?
Oh, just his hustle and his he played so hard, and man, I'm happy for Guy. I mean, incredible. He's in the G to come up here and make an impact like that. Incredible.
So you can hear Draymond Green trying to smooth everything over, and I think what he was attempting to do, I get it. It's not a big deal. It happened to me in Game 5 of the finals. When you have a team in the finals at that time, it's a bit different because you're not looking to really trade a big piece at that point. That is more of a specific benching, for that specific moment in that specific game. But if you're getting to the finals, you love all the pieces on your team, right? Golden State isn't necessarily in that position right now, and the players aren't young, and they've had a few injuries and different things like that. And Steph is the one definite, that's just definitely going to be there. And so this is a bit different. Although I get what Draymond was trying to do, this is definitely different from what he experienced, because you have contract negotiations coming up, and your performance isn't where it was at one point. Now, do I think Klay is completely done? I think the time is done, where Steph and Klay can just beat you by shooting you out the gym. Absolutely. That they don't have that in them no more. Steph, he still knocks down shots, but I'm saying they're going to have to get some younger, more athletic players to even extend him. Yeah, he could get stats, but you see now the way that Curry inherited this team, that is not the formula for winning. You got Kuminga coming up. You need more of those type of dudes. And I ain't saying Kumingas, but just more athletic contributing players, youthfulness. You need good, smart youthfulness and the right type of veterans, for this to work. Now, Klay, I think Klay could be good in certain situations. He probably just needs a change of scenery, and it's going to be in what capacity are you using Klay in. Now, Klay wants to get paid like a superstar, and that, I'm wondering where that would be, because I don't know if anyone is paying Klay to come in and be a superstar player for them at this point. He probably would have had to leave before those injuries. But if you're looking for Klay to give you about 15 a game, some solid defense, and on a good team too, I think he can contribute that, and I think he can be more efficient. It's just, that Golden State style, that's not where it's at anymore for him. Klay will have his suitors. It's just, is he, how do I want to put this? Is what he looking for in the market and what he actually is, do they meet somewhere in the middle? It's going to be his issue, I think. But, you talk about seeing somebody in a different jersey, seeing him in a different jersey is going to be wild if that does happen. Because Klay is a warrior. Him and Steph is going to be linked together, the Splash Brothers forever. And to see them going at each other, that would be kind of surreal to see, because you didn't think that day would come with those players. Ideally, you want them to retire Warriors together. And I ain't saying that can't happen, because I would imagine, Klay in the latter stages of his career, when he's almost done, them bringing him back like Minnesota brought KG back, for him to be able to retire there. I think they would do that for someone that was that important to them. Now, for me personally, I think Klay Thompson could contribute off the bench. If he bought into that role in Golden State, I think they'd compensate him pretty good. It's just what he's looking for is a little wild to me. You want to make your money, so throw the number out there and everything, but I wonder, is he just starting high and meeting somewhere, like at the highest point he can possibly get? I guess you don't start lower than you need to, but man, hopefully Klay realizes that the numbers, the 200 million that he's talking about, I ain't saying no team won't do it, but I really would imagine that those teams would be few and far between, if any. I think he still got some game left, obviously, but Klay got to be realistic about this thing, man. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.